Hello and welcome to this extra credit series videos. So I just want to take a look at the week 1 extra credit problem and walk you through a similar problem so that I can help you solve it. So for this extra credit problem, we say that Stacy is a resident at the local nursing home where you work. You're asked to chart the amount of solid food she consumes. For the noonday meal, she ate half of a 3-ounce serving of meatloaf, 3/4 of a 3-ounce serving of mashed potatoes, and 1/3 of a 2-ounce serving of green beans. How many ounces of solid food did Stacy consume? So I'm not going to do the exact problem. I'm going to do a similar problem so that you can see how to walk through that. So let's just say we're going to go with a half of a 5-ounce serving. We'll go 3/4 of a 6-ounce serving, and we'll do 1/3 of a 4-ounce serving. Okay, that way I can walk you through this. Okay, so we're going to go through here. We have half of a 5-ounce. So when we say half of, that is multiplication. So we say 1/2 times 5. Okay, and I'm going to put the 5 up here over a 1. So that's the first thing. Then we have 3/4 of a 6-ounce. So that's 3/4 times 6. So again, I'm going to put that over a 1. And then 1/3 of a 4-ounce. Okay, so when I multiply fractions, I'm just going to multiply straight across. So I'm going to have 5 times 1 is going to be 5 over 2 there. 3 times 6 is going to give me 18. 4 times 1 is going to give me 4. 1 times 4 is going to give me 4. 3 times 1 is going to give me 3. Okay, so I've multiplied all my fractions. We want to know the total amount of ounces that Stacy consumed, so we are going to want to add these. So if I look at this addition, they are unlike denominators, if I want to add them. So I do need to find a common denominator of 2, 4, and 3. So I start looking at the multiples here of 3, 4, and 2. So let's think. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12, and then 12 here as well. All right, so our common denominator is going to be 12. Okay, again, we do that by finding the least common multiple. Okay, what we want to do here is we want to multiply each fraction by what it'll take to get you to 12. So in this case, that's going to be 6. 2 times 6 is going to give us 12. So 5 times 6 is 30. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so I've make the denominator 12. I've got to do it to the numerator as well to do the same thing to both. 4 times 3 is going to be 12. So we're going to get 12 here. 18 times 3, my calculator here, 54. And then 3 times 4 will be 12. So 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add all of these. So I have 30 over 12. I have 54 over 12. And I have 16 over 12. Okay, when I add these, now that they have a common denominator, I can just add straight across. So I have 30 plus 54 is 84, plus 16 is going to give me 100. So that's 100 over 12. And then I just want to go ahead and reduce that. These are both going to be divisible by 2, at least 2. So we can start with the 2. Actually, let's go with 4. They're both divisible by 4. 100 divided by 4 is going to be 25. 12 divided by 4 is 3. You can leave your answer like this, 25 over 3. You could also do a mixed number. 3 goes into 25. Let's see. 7 times. No, 8 times. Sorry. 8 times 3 is 24 with a remainder of 1. So 8 and 1/3 ounces of solid food. Okay, or if you wanted to do that with a calculator, 8 and 1/3 is going to be 8.3333. And you could have entered these all into a calculator as well. So any one of these options would work as long as you're showing your work. And again, remember, this is not the answer because I changed these values. So when you go through the problem, you are going to want to use the original values.